Are you using really old pictures of you from like 10, even 20 years ago on your website? Oh, that's a no-no. Let's talk. Hey everyone, I'm Mari Pfeiffer, writer and website designer, and I help coaches and consultants and other high-trust professionals create beautiful websites that help them attract the people they most want to work with, connect with them, and grow their businesses. So if this is the first time that you're here, thank you very much. And if you've been a regular subscriber or follower, well, even better, I'm back. So nice to see you again. All right, so why am I talking about old pictures? Well, I think it's kind of obvious to a lot of people, but recently a new client of mine, really amazing person, sent me some pictures for their About page, which I thought were really nice. But then I suddenly realized, wow, I think these are old pictures. And they kind of threw me off because this individual looked quite different. They looked like they had more hair, different hair color. They were definitely thinner. Their skin was a bit different and all that stuff. But the thing is, those pictures, as good as they were, the problem to me was that that was not the person who was showing up in person when I was meeting them in person. That was not the same person who was showing up on Zoom and FaceTime calls. And that to me presented a problem. So I asked in the most delicate way possible, can you send me some more current pictures? And it took a while. And this individual said, well, okay, I better hire a photographer. Look, there are all sorts of reasons why people don't want to use current pictures. And I get it. The aging process, that's a big factor. Being camera shy or not comfortable in front of a camera, that's another factor. There are a number of reasons. But when you keep current pictures on your website, they demonstrate a few very important points. And one of them is authenticity. The person that you are today is the person who's going to show up at meetings on Zoom, online, whatever. That's who people want to see. That's who they need to see. The other one is, another point I should say, is relevance. Look, I was a journalist many years ago, and I think, yeah, I looked a lot better back then. I had better skin. I didn't have gray hair. I was thinner, and so on. But if I put pictures from that time in my life, from that profession, into my current website, it wouldn't make any sense. People would see it and they would wonder. You don't want people to wonder. The third thing is, and this is really common sense to me, professionalism. New current pictures demonstrate your willingness, your, how should I say, the fact that you place a lot of importance on how you show up, and current pictures really demonstrate that. You don't have to show up in a suit or, in pantyhose and all that kind of stuff, and just show up as you are. It shows that you care, and it shows that you're really being who you are now, okay? And the final reason I think that is really important to have current pictures on your website is this. It has to do with your brand image. And when you put on pictures, or I should say put pictures on your website that are old or not well taken, that really don't show you as you and your team, if you have a team, are, your workplace as it is now, it kind of dilutes the brand a bit. People start to think, wait, who is that? What is that? It doesn't make sense. Look, when you have current pictures on your website, it makes a big difference. And I think in the end, you don't want people to come to your website and question anything. You want them instead to think, aha, that's the person I want to work with. That's the person I met the other night at a networking event or who I talked to on a Zoom call. That's the business I want to work with. But when you put old pictures that really throw people off, it makes them wonder a lot of things that you don't want them to wonder about. So, find a really good photographer. Spend some time looking around for one. Don't go just by price, but really by how you feel about them and how they make you feel. Spend some time with them. Don't do this as a rush job. And then once you're with the photographer, make sure that you have a few outfits, maybe one casual, maybe one more formal, a dark one, a light one. Have pictures taken in view outside, inside. It really depends what they're going to find, but you will find a picture or a few pictures within that photo shoot that you'll really like of the current you. of the person who is showing up for business now and today. All right, so go get some really good pictures taken. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon again in my next video.